All right, let me show you a nice little trick for these percentage problems. It says a DVD player list of 100 is marked down 30%, and he also gets a 20%. So if it's marked down 30%, then what are you paying for? You're not paying for 30%, which means you are paying for 70%. So just multiply it by 0.7. So that's $70. Now it's marked another 20% down. If you're not paying for 20% of it, you are paying for 80% of it. What's 70 times 7 times 8 is 56. Done. 56. See how much easier that was than multiplying it by 30 and then subtracting that from. Just instead of doing that, do the reverse. And it's the same thing with like a tax. If they tell you that there's a tax of 10%, don't multiply it by 10%. Multiply it by 1.1%. Because if you're paying 10% tax, you're actually paying 110% of the price. By the way, they could have also asked the question this way: what was his discount percentage? What was his total discount percentage? And to do that, you just have to multiply 0.7 times 0.8. 0.7 times 0.8 is what is 7 times 8?
56, right?
I'm sorry. Yeah, 56, which means he's paying for 56% of it, which means he's not paying for 44% of it. So you could have taken 0.3 and 0.2. No, that's not true. Hold on, now I'm confusing myself. Yeah, no, you have to do it this way. You have to actually multiply them together.
Yeah.
And then that tells you the percentage you are paying, and subtract it from 100, and that tells you what percentage you're not paying. So you're getting a 44% discount. When you get 30% off and 20% off, it's not a 50% discount.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting the discount. Yeah, you can't just add them together.
Right.
So a 50% off and another 50% off is actually not 100% off.
Because it's 50% off.
Yep. So it's 75% off because you're only getting 50% off the half of the original.
Right.